Hello everyone. We are going to count up our change, and we're going to count up all of our singles that we saved from January of this year until now. But before we get into that, I got some more Happy Mail. I got a Christmas card. This is from First Time Mom 76 Budgets, and she gave me $5. She's so sweet. She says, buy yourself a cup of joe on, put in a sinking fund. Oh, how cute. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the $5 in there. Okay. And I will probably put that towards my sinking funds because my husband gave me a gift card for Dunkin'. So I will put that towards the sinking funds. I'll probably put that in probably the Dunkin' envelope for when I want to go get another coffee. And then she sent me this. It's I didn't open. It's a lined journal, like a notebook. I can get it open here. There we go. There we go. All right. Put that up to the side. It says, the more you dream, the farther you get. Very, very nice. This is a lined notebook, which is really, really nice. Classic lined notebook, college roll. I will definitely be using this for sure. This is, got a little thing in there. Pull that out. This is very pretty. I love the saying on the front of it, and the color is really, really pretty. So I just want to show you that they're all lined paper, pieces of paper. There you go. You can see it. And there. Thank you very much. I will definitely be using this. The $5 I will put in my Dunkin' envelope. I thank you very much. You are a very sweet person. I watch her videos all the time. If anybody is not subscribed to her, please go subscribe to her. She's an awesome person. I will have her description for her YouTube channel, and I think she has an Etsy shop. I will look into that. If she does, I will also have that link in the description box, her Etsy shop. So you can go check out her Etsy shop, and you can go and subscribe to First Time Mom 76 Budgets. So let me put this off to the side. Let me talk to you for a few minutes. You can see I got my Mickey canisters here. Let me move you up a little so you can see. Mickey canisters here. My husband and I are going to count up all the singles. So you can see what's in there, clipped, and then that was just loose, the last one. And, ooh, this thing is heavy. All right, ooh. And all the change in there. I don't know how much change exactly. I wrote it down on the paper, but I didn't add everything up. So we're gonna hold on to that. But what I'm gonna do is starting in probably next week in January for the new year, I'm going to be cutting back a little bit on my videos. I will be posting, my grocery hauls are going to change, so I'm only going to be posting grocery hauls like maybe once a month, possibly twice a month. But, you know, I'm going to be strictly sticking to mostly the budgeting and trying to get some challenges and stuff done. You will see a grocery haul maybe once a month. We're trying to get back into doing Sam's Club once a month because that seems to last us way longer than going to the store, picking up their biggest box that they have and only lasting us about 2 weeks. So we're going to get back into doing that, the Sam's Club. So when I do those Sam's Club haul once a month, you will definitely see those. And possibly maybe another one throughout the months with, you know, it's like necessity things that we might need for the week, you know, produce and stuff like that. But I will be cutting down on my videos. I will only be posting probably possibly 3 days a week, maybe 4, I'm not sure, but definitely 3 days a week. So you're definitely going to see in 2022, you're going to see, of course, my budgets, my monthly budgets, my weekly budgets, and you're going to see the when I close out my sinking funds at the end of the month, and you're also going to see our challenges. So those are pretty the main focus of our videos that we are going to be doing in 2022. So now that that's all said, I am going to turn our camera around, and my husband and I are going to start counting up all this change, counting up all the singles, and see exactly how much we saved for 1 year. So let me turn these around, and we will do the counting of the change and stuff. Okay, hubby is here, and we're gonna start with the change first. There's a lot of change in there. So we're gonna start with the change first. I'll bring the questions up, and we will start with the Q&A as we are counting up the change here. So let me bring the questions up for the Q&A. And let me see here. Alrighty. Okay. We're going to start all the way from the bottom. And we're going to do all the way from the bottom there. Well, actually. Okay. All right. Well, we'll start from the top, not from the bottom. Alrighty. We have first question is from Miss Dr. Pepper. She says, "Happy holidays to you and your family." It says, "Does happy wife, happy life apply to your marriage?" That's question number 1. She's got 3 questions. Happy wife, happy life? No, that doesn't apply to us. My husband and I, we pretty much like the same kind of stuff, and we've never really, you know, said, hey, you know, it's one or the other. It's equal for both of us.
Yeah.
So let's see. Question number 2. She says, "When does your husband plan to retire?" You want to answer that?
Yes, I have been retired as of December 23rd of last year, 2020. In fact, just a week or so ago, it was 1 year to the day that I was retired, and I'm enjoying it. I keep myself busy. I have little side jobs that I do and stuff, and flea market.
Things that he likes to enjoy. Okay, and her final question, where's my camera? Okay. What do you both plan to do during, I have to hit read more, during retirement? Oh, she's got like quite a few questions. What do we plan on doing?
Well, that's kind of hard to say ahead of time with this pandemic going on. Nobody knows what to do. We have a son that lives up in New Jersey, and as of this filming, they're still having big problems up there. I just saw on the news that they're closing some of the Walmarts because the Omicron variant. There was 90 people in one Walmart that were infected, 90 employees in Linden, New Jersey, and you know, we're thinking about going up there to visit my son again in the fall. We don't want to go up there in the wintertime because they get snow there. And we don't want to go up there in the summer either. So that's one of the plans we got.
Okay. Okay, question number 5. How do you maintain your minion collection without going out of control with your budget, space, etc.? Most of my minions that I got were gifted to me from other people, and some came from my husband, some came from my sister, some came from my kids. So I have not really bought any of the minions. They all have been gifted to me. So it's pretty easy to not go out of control of spending money on them, because I haven't really spent any money on them.
Now, some years ago, we got into that Beanie Baby craze.
Yeah.
And you want to talk about getting out of control?
That we got out of control with, for sure.
We were buying them as soon as the new ones come out, and of course you're paying top dollar for them back then. And then when we start to see them, I mean, we had hundreds of them. Some of them we sent away for that were ones from another country that you couldn't get here. And then when we started to see them
go down,
we started getting rid of a lot of the big money ones, but then we were still stuck with a bunch of them. So
yeah,
I'm hoping we don't get that crazy with the minions.
No, I don't think so. I don't think we get that crazy with them. Okay, 6. Do you and your husband plan to live with the two plan on moving elsewhere along with your son indefinitely, or do you plan on moving elsewhere in the future? Right now, we don't see ourselves going anywhere or moving anywhere at this point. I guess we plan on staying here, right?
Yeah, we've just bought this house. It's going to be 5 years ago.
5 years, yeah.
5 years ago, and to just up and leave and moving is a pain.
Yeah. So yeah, with all the things you have to go through now to move,
And,
you know.
And with the prices of everything going up,
Yeah.
I imagine the moving trucks and stuff are going to cost more.
Yeah. All right, I have 3 quarters here. Let me grab a quarter from you.
Not for me. I'm just filtering out all the pennies. Get them out of the way.
We have. All right. That was the last question from her, and we have Thrifty Asian Shirley. I love her. She is one of my besties on here. She says, "How did you all meet?" You want to answer that? Do you remember?
Not really. It's only been 39 years.
Yeah. We actually met through my sister.
Yeah, we were introduced.
My sister and Mario worked together, and he used to go over their house and hang out with them quite a bit when they used to work.
And my wife used to babysit for them.
Right.
A lot. So we met there. We used to go over there and play cards and stuff at night.
And we dated for 2 years. Then we got engaged, and then we were engaged for 1 year, and then we got married in July of 1982. So technically, we've been married for 39 years, but we've been together for 42, right?
Yeah.
42 years,
If you add in the dating.
Okay. All right. Was there a time when hubby wasn't on board with budgeting? Want to answer that?
Yes, when we were living up in New Jersey, I was making more money than actually we could spend, and we were really going crazy. Not as far as buying, expensive things, but eating out a lot, going down to Atlantic City a lot.
Yeah.
For a week at a time, a couple days at a time. Yeah, up there we didn't have a money care in the world, and then we come down here and it's a whole different world down here, and I wasn't making the money working down here that I was making up north. Of course, it costs more money to live up north.
Yeah.
And when you're used to that for
Several years.
90% of your life, and then you move down to Florida here, it's everything is backwards. So yeah, but back then we did not budget, but now we have no choice. We have to.
Yeah. But were you always on board with it?
Yeah,
Technically, that
yeah, I
was the
didn't-
question.
My wife here, she does I make the money and she disperses it. I get an allowance,
We both get an allowance.
but
Yeah,
she
it's not
controls
just
most
you.
of the money. I don't, because otherwise, I'm a big scratch off fan.
Yeah, I
So
told them that.
I like to buy the scratch offs.
They see that from the scratch card we got from Hands and
but I'm
Bands.
talking about the regular Florida
Yeah,
lottery.
I know. You do like that too, and the regular scratch offs, and you know.
Now we're gonna show you is once we get all this, because the spread of this camera ain't big enough. Once we get these all
Yeah, I
out,
can always back out the camera so they can see.
we'll tell them how much we got here. It's just all this figuring out.
Okay, we have Gina Renee RN Budgets.
Here.
She's another one of my good friends. She asked, how do you guys keep the flame burning strong after being together for so long?
Oh, that's easy. Patience.
Yeah, it does. It takes a lot of patience.
A lot of patience. We've had our
We've had our fights.
problems.
We've had our differences in a lot of things.
Up north, I was thrown out of the house for a couple of weeks.
Yep.
So, yeah, we're not. This ain't the perfect marriage.
No, far from being perfect, that's for sure.
Now what are we doing?
But yeah, it's mostly a lot of patience. I mean, I have faults, he has faults, and you learn to live and get through past the faults that you have. So yeah, it does take a lot of patience on our part, and then being together for as long as we have, a lot of those patients, are still there, and it's like, you do what you need to do, and we know what we can do as far as our marriage goes. Every marriage is different.
Yeah.
But for us, it takes a lot of patience for both of us.
Yeah, so we can't just tell people how to do it, because it works differently for different people.
Right, exactly. Okay, we have, where the heck did my question go? Okay, there we go. Okay, 40 plus life. How long have you been collecting minions? About almost 2 years now. What do you need? We're out of quarters?
Yeah, I'm 1/4 short for making another stack.
All right, well, just put to like 2 dimes and a nickel
All right,
for
put
right now.
it right here.
Okay. She said, how long have you been
That's you.
collecting minions?
That's you.
I would say close to 2 years now. I've been collecting minions.
Yeah.
About 2 years. Yeah. I watched the movies Despicable Me, and I've seen all of them, and I just fell in love with the cute little minions in the movie, and I've been collecting them ever since. Let me see. Okay, what does your hubby think about you collecting minions, or does he collect them too?
No, I do not collect them. She's always calling me a pack rat anyway. I really don't collect anything as far as, material stuff like that goes. Anything I do come across, I like to fix up and sell, for extra money. Nowadays, that's what you got to do to make ends meet. No, I don't. I was with her with the beanie collection, but I'm not collecting minions. One of us doing it is enough. I'm not going to get into that the way we were with the beanies and get into that craze, because then when that ends, then something else is going to start. It's a never-ending thing.
Right.
Is that a pile over there too?
Yeah, these are dollars
Okay.
that I have here, dimes and dollars worth of nickels.
All right, here's some more.
All right, we have Brianna Life and Budgets. She's another good friend. She says, what is your favorite part of, how long have you all been together? That was the first question.
Well, we answered that before.
Yeah,
So
well, it was 39 years
39
we've
years.
been married, and we dated for 2, and we were engaged for 1. So all that together, 42 years. Then she said, what is your favorite part of budgeting? I definitely would have to say stuffing the envelopes, right, with the money, for sure. Yeah, that's both of our favorite parts that we both like to do. Okay, hands and bands. I love her, Alicia. She's the one that gave us the scratch card, hands and bands, Alicia. How did I start collecting Minions? I'm trying to remember, I guess, I started I watched the movies, and I fell in love with the Minions then, and I think the first one, my husband found one when you were working, right?
Yeah.
I think it was when he was working, he found a Minion, and he brought it home, and it was like so cute, and ever since then, I've been collecting them ever since then. That's been about almost 2 years now. Okay, can you describe your wedding proposal?
Oh boy.
That's on you.
Yeah, we were at my wife's sister's house, and I had been drinking that day, and we had it was a surprise. She didn't know I was going to ask her that day, and I wound up passing out in a little kiddie pool after I asked her, and she said yes, of course. But yeah, that was it was like a surprise thing. My parents were there. It was at her sister's house in New Jersey, who now lives down here. There was only, it was a small get together. It was no big deal.
Yeah, it was just his family and my family. Okay. All right. She's running away. You stated that you live with your son and daughter-in-law and you split everything 50-50 with them.
Yes.
But in a video, don't remember which one, you said another son of yours lives there also. Does he help out with the bills, or is he not able to? He just started, he's a big online gaming person, and he just started making money doing that. So he's starting in February of next year. He said he was going to be taking over, paying for his own cell phone and paying for some of the internet. So he wasn't before, because down here trying to find a job, I mean, he's put in so many different applications, and nobody would hire him. I don't know why nobody would hire him, but now he's on to this gaming thing. He started making money with the gaming thing, and it's like he gets paid once a month from that. And he said he's going to start taking over his cell phone and pay some of the money towards the internet. So right now, starting in February, he's going to start doing that.
Right, these are.
Okay.
This is $2. I put it in because that's what the roll
Okay,
is.
this is $1 here, and these are $1 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
10, 11.
All right, so 11 up there, right?
Yeah.
And then we still have all those pennies there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let me write down before we go on to the next question, because she has a second part to her question. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. 6. 7 times 6. 42. 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. So we got $48 there, and then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, right? And what's that over there?
This is 15, 25, 30. This is 40 cents in loose change.
All right, so I'll just put 40 cents up here for right now, because we don't have an extra money to put in there. All right, so we have so far 48 plus 11. 48 plus 11 is $59 so far. That's before the pennies. All right. So what are we gonna do with this? We don't have any wrappers.
Well, I got them in the room, but what, you want to wrap them too on?
Well, we can wait if you want. I mean, I just want to count up to see how much we saved from January until now.
All right, so
So let's put it back in the thing.
Yeah.
So we know how much silver we have right now.
yes.
And then we can do that. And then while we're doing that, ooh, this is going to be loud. I apologize. Let's see. Second part of her question for she's running away. Oop. Okay. If you could relive one day of your life, you can't change anything about that day. Everything has to say exactly the same, has to happen exactly the same. Let me see, exactly the same. Where am I? I lost my spot here. Okay, relive happened exactly how it did. You just get to relive it. What day would that be? If you can relive a day and not change anything of that day, what day would it be that you would relive?
The day you hit the...
We were down in Atlantic City
that was for
a
our,
long time ago.
that was for our 25th
Wedding
anniversary.
anniversary.
It was a week of Thanksgiving.
So, right.
We didn't go in July because you can't get near the place in July, so we went the week of Thanksgiving 14 years ago. You can take it from there.
And we went down for our 25th wedding anniversary. My oldest son couldn't go. He was in college and he had exams that week, so he couldn't go. So it was my other son and my youngest son that went down. And we went into it. Now, I'm not a big gambler. I don't really play that much. Normally I go to Atlantic City for the shops, walk around, you know, that kind of stuff. But I felt like going into the casino that particular day. It was, I think, the day after Thanksgiving,
Yeah,
was
it was
it?
Black Friday.
Yeah, it was the day after Thanksgiving. And I said, you know, I just feel like going in and playing a little bit. And I walked in to, what was it, a dollar machine?
The High Limit Lounge.
Yeah, but what machine was that? What denomination?
That was
it a-
$5 machine.
Oh, a $5 machine. Excuse me. I must have been
Triple-
rich back then.
Triple stars.
And I hit like that on there, and I hit for
$7,200.
$7,200. Yeah. So, you know, that was the day that he would relive that. Me, I would relive my marriage. Yeah, he's making faces at me.
Well, because you never finished your story. You hit $7,200.
Well, you could finish the story.
And then 10 minutes, I said, are we done playing? She says, no, I want to go try another one. So she went to another machine, which was called Hoot Loot. And it's a $20 a spin dollar machine. It was $100 to max it, but she was only playing $20, and that covers all the lines. The first spin, she hit the button, put $100 in. First spin, then the screen went black. She hit for $2,200, which was a hand pay, so the machine locks. They paid her for that. I says, now we're done. She says, no, I want to try a Cleopatra machine. That was a $2 machine on a carousel, and it was $18 a spin. That's what we played it at. 9 lines, $2 per line. It was a $2 machine. And she played that, and a couple spins through, she got into the bonus round. And the bonus round gives you 15 free spins. Well, the first couple spins were small ones, $36, $50. Then she got another hit, was $500, and she only had a couple spins left. I said, whatever you do, don't hit anything real big, because then it's going to be another hand pay. Well, the next to the last spin, she hit for $800, I believe it was, and it put us over the $1,200. So that was another pay, hand pay. The total for those 3 machines was $11,000. And she said, now it's time to go home. Which is very hard to do, to walk out of that place with that money in your hand. But there's a lot of people walk out that door with nothing.
Yeah. And I was not going to be one to walk out and put all that money back. I'm like, no. I said, we're going home with this money. 10. I'm doing stacks of 10. So
all right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. I have there 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay. Next question. Let me see. Where are we? Let me see. Did that one. Okay, we did that one. Okay, Wit. What kinds of food do you like to prepare or order at a restaurant? I do make a lot of pasta, homemade sauce and stuff, because my husband is Italian and he likes just about any kind of pasta. So homemade sauce I like to make, and at a restaurant, I don't know, what do we usually get at the restaurants that we like?
We usually don't order Italian out when we go, because I like the way she makes the sauce. And if you go to an Italian restaurant and haven't been there before, you don't know what the sauce tastes like. So I don't usually order Italian out.
Yeah, but sometimes you like, what you like at a restaurant is, we have one down here, it's called Sonny's Barbecue.
Yeah.
And he likes the ribs from there. And they do really make a really good, like the ribs that he likes with the barbecue sauce and stuff like that.
It's a rack.
Right.
Rack of ribs.
I do eat meat now. 2, 4, 6. I was a vegetarian for almost 2 years. And I just started eating meat again. Not too much, but, certain things here and there. And they have there that I enjoy when I do get it, when we do get Sonny's Barbecue, is they have a nice, I like Cody's and Sonny's Barbecue. Sonny's Barbecue, they have what is that? The brisket. It's the brisket, and Cody's has prime rib, but we haven't had Cody's in years. But they have a good prime rib. My good vegetarian meal that I like is any kind of salad. I put black beans in it, lettuce, tomatoes, cheese, all that stuff I put in there. So I do like a good salad, and they do make options, like plant-based options that are burgers. So a good burger, like a plant-based burger is what I like too. So let me see. Hayward Holmes, Chris, another one of my good friends. Where would your dream vacation be? Where would your dream vacation be?
My dream vacation?
Yeah.
Las Vegas, Nevada. I've never been there.
You can never tell. My husband's not a gambler, right?
Yeah, but I don't do it for a living.
No.
No. It's what
And you don't do it all the time.
What I enjoy doing. When I was growing up, we used to go down to the seashore and stuff, and you spend hundreds of dollars and you come out of there with a stinking stuffed animal.
Yeah.
Well, I like putting money into stuff where you got to collect tickets down there. I like putting money into stuff where I'm going to get money back.
My dream vacation would be, my husband is Italian. I would like to go to Italy. I am Irish, German, French, and Swiss. So I would like to go and visit those countries to see, because I know I have ancestors that are buried in Ireland, and I have ancestors that are buried in Switzerland. So I do want to, would like to go and, visit those countries there. So that would be my dream vacation. That's going to take a lot of money though. The Crafty Saver. Hey Donna, does your hubby like to budget? Do you like to budget?
Well, yeah, now I do because I have no.
Sorry about that. Our thing went out, so I don't know what question it was that we were on.
The movie one.
Yeah, but I don't know when my camera went out. Normally it does that when it's like 30 minutes long, so I know it's more than 30 minutes. So we're just gonna go back and we're gonna do the Crafty Saver. She asked, hey Donna, does your husband like to budget? You answered, yeah, you do now,
Yeah.
but you didn't in the past.
No, because before we used to have enough money where we didn't have to worry about budgeting. There was always money to spend, on holidays.
Yeah,
and-
we didn't care about money
Yeah.
back then because we always had money to do what we wanted to do. But when we moved down here, we had to watch what we spent. We had to watch what we did because he wasn't making the money down here that he was when we were living up north.
And that changes a lot,
Oh yeah, definitely.
You have to change with your environment,
Right.
If you move to a state where they don't pay as much as they did where you're from, it's like me moving from Florida to California. I
Right.
couldn't afford to live out in California, especially now.
Okay. Okay. Now we have $2.02. What did I put? 12 cents. $2.02 in pennies. So we're gonna put that in there, and then we're gonna take a break for a minute, and then come back so I can get this off the table so we can do all of our singles. So we'll be back in a minute. Okay, we are back. I had to get the container off, the other one off, and we have all our singles now. Oh, you can't see it. All our singles in there. I have them clipped. And we are going to count them up. These are the ones I didn't click that are from December. So we are going to do that. Falling all over the place, huh?
I wish these were $100 bills.
No, can't do that. All right. Okay. Hayward Holmes, Chris, what is your favorite movie? Mine's The Ten Commandments. I've always liked that movie. That has been my all-time favorite movie. So, what about you?
All-time favorite movie? Jeez, I like so many of them. I'd have to say The Sting with Robert Redford and Paul Newman would be one of my favorite movies to watch. I've seen it numerous times.
Yeah, he likes all the older movies.
There's so many movies out, it's hard to...
Okay. Okay, Lisa Grateful Me. She's another dear friend. She says, Donna, what is one thing... Remove the camera.
That's good.
Okay. She says, Donna, what is one thing you are grateful for about your hubby? And Donna's husband, what is one thing you are grateful for about your wife?
These are some hard questions.
They're not really hard questions.
We're grateful for?
Yeah.
Oh, I would have to say
Last, because that's December.
dealing with me all these years. I am a hard person to get along with at times. I'm set in my ways because that's the way I was brought up. And then, of course, after we got married, little by little, she changed me.
That really changed you. You just saw things in a different light,
Yeah,
in a different way.
So, yes, I'd have to say my wife is...
What I have to say about my husband, I'm grateful for my husband. He is a very good provider. He is a great husband. He's a great father. We have 3 boys, and well, they're all grown now. They're all adults, but he was always a provider for the family. Never we never really complained as far as that goes, as far as anything else, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, let me see. I thought there was more questions. I guess not.
We answered them all?
I think so. I'm gonna double check to make sure. There was 12 comments. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, that's all the questions so far. So, all right, we're gonna count up all of our singles and see what we have. That's January, supposed to be $28. Altogether, I think there was supposed to be like 252 singles, I think it was. Yeah, 252 singles, $252 in singles. So you have what, January? I gave you January. I'm gonna do February. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11, 12, 13, 16, 17, 18. Okay, we have 25 here, so I'm going to write that down.
Yes, there is 28 here.
28, okay. So we'll just stick them in there like that for right now, so we know that those are accounted for. All right, this is supposed to have 25. Okay. And we're going to do the 18. Is there anything you wanted to add to the Q&A, or?
Yeah.
18.
Yeah, it takes a lot of willpower for the savings and stuff that we're doing here. I mean, you know, sometimes you have to bite the bullet on some stuff. You know, we can't order out as much as we used to. Between, you know, everybody living here, the grocery shopping, and now with the prices going
The food prices going
through the
up.
roof.
And they're saying that the food prices are going to go up again sometime next year. I mean, we're just barely right now. I mean, we had to put in more money for food. We were doing $400 a month, and now with the food prices going up, my son and I, we both have to put an additional $50 each in for food to up the food bill, the food budget to $500 per month. So yeah, everything is going up, and you know, there isn't anything else we could do about it. I mean, it's just either pay the prices or starve. How much is there?
25.
25? Okay.
Yeah, it's you know, like I said, you got to bite the bullet. It's kind of hard. It's you know, there's certain things you have to learn to do without. It's, you know, you got mouths to feed, and now I'm on a limited income.
28.
And like I said, I sell stuff on Facebook Marketplace and stuff. Anything.
Yeah, a lot of people give them stuff, and my husband is a junk collector. If nobody knows what a junk collector is, he goes out. He likes to ride around the streets in town, and it's legal down here. There's the only thing you can't do that's not legal is if somebody has things that are closed off in like a closed gate. You can't open their gate because then that's trespassing on their property.
Yeah, that's dumpster diving. They kind of frown on that.
Yeah,
when,
down here.
People make videos of that, of all the stuff that the store Ultra throws away, and GameStop and
Right,
stuff.
right.
And then what happened was all these places, Aldi, their dumpster for food. You know, these places, they watch these videos and then they stop throwing this stuff out. So, you know, these people that make these videos, they ruined it for everybody.
Right.
But I go out on garbage day and I pick up stuff, and I go to some pretty well-to-do neighborhoods, and
He likes to do that, and sometimes he finds something that's pretty good, And, you know, we bring it home, we clean it up, and because I'm an online reseller, I have sources of selling this stuff on Facebook Marketplace or eBay, Mercari, Poshmark, you know, all those platforms. I have the know-how to do it. I've been doing it since 1999, so I can not pretty much sell anything, but I have a good clientele where if somebody's looking for something and I have it, you know, we'll make a deal. Like we just had a bottle that it was a vintage bottle, a clear. It said Westport on the bottle. We actually just sold that. We have had it for about a couple months.
Yeah, it had a date on it too.
Yeah, it had a date on it. I don't remember what the date was on it. I have to go back and look at the pictures. And we sold that bottle for like $75. So yeah, I mean, I have resources. I have people who follow me a lot. I have like on Poshmark, I think I have like over close to 4,000 followers on Poshmark. So yeah, I got a lot of followers on Poshmark. So I just sell. I like to sell things. It's something I like to do. That kept me home to be a stay-at-home mom, to take care of 3 boys at the time. They were small then. And I just started doing that to try to make a little bit of extra money so I didn't have to keep asking my husband, hey, I need money for the kids, for something for school, or I need gas money, or I need money to go to the store. I did it so I can try to help out in some way, and I enjoy it, and that's what I do. So that's what I do as far as my business is an online reseller.
13.
13? Okay.
Yeah, when we lived up north, 3 kids going to school at the same time. You're talking about hot lunches every day. So that was with 3 kids. I gave them each $5 a day, 5 days a week. That's $75 a week just for school lunches. You know, it's and of course, like I said, I was making the money up there. I was doing the same thing I'm doing down here, driving a truck, and you got to do what you got to do. Now that the kids are older and they basically fend for themselves.
And I came up with 34 on that one. I think I wrote down 35 on that. All right, we might be $1 short, but that's okay. I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, we're almost to the end here with our singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15,
This
16,
was a hard one, 5.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay, 24 and 5. Yeah, I think that was a bad month. All right.
Yeah, I'll say.
Yeah. All right. You take that. Oop. I threw the paper in there. Okay, there we go. All right. And then I'll do this one, and then we'll be done with the singles, and then we can count up and see how many we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So we got 19. We're writing everything down on a pad here. So did you have fun answering the questions?
Yes, I did. 18 here.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I really did. How much? 18?
18.
Okay. All right, so we had 61.42 in coins. 61.42 plus 25 plus 28, 18, 25, 28, 14, 13, 34, 24, 5, 19, and 18. Wow, we managed to save $312.42.
Now this is a little bit at a time. This is not.
It's a little bit that we
You don't
saved.
miss it. The
No.
change, the singles.
No, you
and
don't really.
Look how quickly it added up.
And for being on a fixed income, just saving your singles and whatever change you got on a weekly basis, adds up at the end of the year. I mean, $312, that's going to go back into our savings because now we have to build our savings back up. But if we had our savings and the only thing we had was just the debt of the truck, this is almost an extra payment on the truck payment because that's $416 and we got $312.42. So yeah, we did really good. I didn't think we did that much, but we did. We did really good.
Yeah,
We're
I
a
guess-
good team.
Yes, we are.
So
For 39 years.
for 39 years, almost 40. So I hope you enjoyed this video and, you know, get to know a little bit more about us and everything. So if you liked it, please give us a like. And if anything, you know, I hope everybody had a good time. I know we did. We had a great time answering the questions, counting up the money, counting up the change. So I will catch you guys in my next video. Take care, everyone. Bye.